Joe Cool, Clay Bay, what's up? Joe Cool, Clay Bay, what's up? If we can get some people in, I will do another. You can try to argue me game theory, I guess. Another video if we can get some people in. Dot Dio, first, you are second. First is the worst, though second is the best. So technically, Joe Cool lost. Because first is the worst, second is the best. Third is the one with the hairy chest. Is that what it is? Is that how the song goes? First is the worst, second is the best. Third is the worst with the hairy chest. I'm out. Let me go post this on my Twitter and then let me go look at this shit. What else do we have? Dennis N, what's up? Well, today was a little bit of a cold day, but I just got home. I was out for a walk. Or I went to Cheesecake Factory too, and I went for a walk. Three-point alpha. Damn, another stream. Do you... Oh, wait. Sorry, I missed one. Kai Kiske, what's up, dude? Long time no see. I don't think I've seen you in here in a while. Where did you go? This is like that meme. Where did your dad go? He out to lunch, or he at the store. He at the store. Where did Kai Kiss go? He at the store. I told you he at the store. What does that mean? I told you he at the store. Anyway. Kazuya Ichijo, what's up? Green Pool Ball, damn you, another stream. I thought I would stream for like another hour or so. Although I would actually like it, well, I guess if people are ever going to donate to the stream, I do like when people donate to the stream, cough, cough, super chat, whatever, but I actually would prefer if people watch the YouTube videos as well, because I feel like, I guess the live streams are slightly more interactive, but the YouTube videos are more cohesive or something. Do I prefer warm or cold seasons? I prefer in the middle. I prefer autumn and spring. What about you guys? What do I like? Really loving these Fighter Z stream videos. Thanks, dude. Damn, you said it right. That usually doesn't happen. Really, people? Well, I do know a little bit of Japanese. 簡単なら少し日本語ができるけど、でもちょっと恥ずかしいから勘弁してくれ。日本語は練習するより実際に使うの方がいいけど、でも喋るのは俺なんか、すぐに、what should I try to say? 恥ずかしくなってしまうタイプなんだから、ちょっと。Where am I? I don't know. My Japanese is terrible. Where am I? I watched a video like a minute ago. Dude says that the tension gauge and Guilty Gear is the best meter mechanic ever. GG is the best mechanic. GG. Oh boy. Let me try to say that again. You watched the video like a minute ago. Dude says the tension gauge in Guilty Gear is the best meter mechanic ever conceived. What are your thoughts? It depends what you mean. I think Guilty Gear, of course, has a lot of... Guilty Gear is a progression of Street Fighter, like I said, from a certain standpoint, I think. You know what I mean? It has a lot of... It has the goodwill of Street Fighter in it, while being a progression on Street Fighter to an extent. So meter management, I guess you'd have to tell me what exactly did he mean by meter mechanic, I guess. You know, there's a lot of I feel like I think that moves should do more block than I don't know. I guess we'd have to exactly what we're talking about. 私は文化の人を尊敬します. Yes. Is that a meme too? Is that I respect your culture or something? Isn't there like a meme of something like that? Oh, I see you're a man of culture. Is that what the meme is? I know there's like an American meme of that too or something like that, right? I try to be able to speak many different languages all very poorly, like I said. I know a little bit of Russian. Я научу тебя английскому, чтобы пойти с тобой на свидание. You know what one of my favorite Russian words is? Like bicycle. I'm gonna say it wrong, but bicycle is like... Wait, what is bicycle again? Fuck, how do you say bicycle in Russian? It's so fucking weird. Blisiple? Oh, you're such a fucking little blisiple. How do you say bicycle in Russian? I just think it sounds funny. Anyway, where are we? Kai Kiske, $15. Hey, eto moi Pikachu. Should I like put my Pikachu on camera? Eto moi Pikachu. Kore wa ore no Pikachu da. Anyway, I prefer the cold. Summer sucks to manage the heat and home. Yeah, I guess it depends on just how hot and how cold, but thank you for the $15, Kai Kiske. Like I said, if we can get some people in here, we can do another game theory video, talk about some of the shit I've been talking about in these videos. It's actually pretty cold here today. I gotta put on a blanket. Hi, それは冗談です。私は通常 YouTube の人々と日本語を話すことができません。非常に興味深いです。Well, my Japanese is really bad, right? I don't want to like start speaking in Japanese because like I said, I'm terrible. So it's going to be really embarrassing. So, you know, my Japanese sucks. I used to be okay at Japanese, but, you know, after I had all the dying stuff happen and I had a bad collapse, my Japanese has just gotten worse and worse. But I try to practice when I can. You know, I use like Duolingo. I need to get into some like new mangas or something and read that kind of shit. You know, kind of kill two birds with one stone. I thought about, Persona 4 came out for Steam again or something, so I remember playing Persona 4 in Japanese when it came out, so I kind of want to play it again for practice, but I've also already played it, so it's hard to like force myself to. So unfortunately, I can't be a good person for you to practice Japanese with speaking because my Japanese is just, I'm too slow. You know what I mean? Like I tried to play, on stream I tried to play the Japanese version of True Love before. And I played Amagami in Japanese a little bit on stream, but it takes me too long to read it in Japanese and then translate it out loud. Like I'm not quick enough, so I just felt like the streams were going too slow if I do that. What was the best way to learn Japanese? I would say the best way to learn Japanese is to get a girlfriend, which unfortunately I'm not super into I'm not super into Asian girls, so I never was one of those nerds that wanted to just get a Japanese girlfriend to, you know, kill two birds with one stone. Of course, if I wouldn't mind having a Japanese girlfriend if I liked her like that, but I've never been one of those nerds that has like super big yellow fever or something. Hiragana no character dake o manemashita ka? Oh, no. Actually, at my peak for Japanese, I probably could have passed the level 2 reading and writing. Like, I probably, like, my peak Japanese before all the dying stuff happened, I couldn't have passed the speaking because my speaking is terrible, but peak level Japanese Clayton, I probably could have passed the Japanese NLPT, whatever it's called, the level 2 reading and writing. I probably could have done that. But, you know, not anymore. I'm just too out of practice, you know what I mean? But reading and writing I used to be pretty decent at. Like, even when I was going to college, I was basically, you know what I mean? Because I was in and out of the hospital. Like, they didn't even want to pass me. And eventually they wouldn't pass me because I was in the hospital dying, and, you know, I missed too much school, so they said they wouldn't pass me anymore. But even for college, like, you know, I was one class away from getting my degree in Japanese while almost never going to class. And it was because I basically could fake it in a way, because my speaking was always terrible. But in terms of reading and writing, I was just so far ahead of everybody because I played Japanese video games. So I have such a terrible, my speaking is absolutely terrible. But reading and writing, you know what I mean? I could play, as long as it's not like a Star Ocean game. Like, I couldn't play Star Ocean in Japanese because it's too complicated. You know what I mean? Too many like medical and scientific terms. But, you know, like I said, I played Persona 4 in Japanese and I got most of the story. I played Dragon Shadow Spell in Japanese. And I played a lot of, you know, dating games. So I used to be decent at reading and writing. So I don't know how many kanji I know off the top of my head back then, but, you know. Where am I? Watch Japanese TV. You know, finding something, kill two birds with one stone, I think is good. Like I said, that's why if you have a girlfriend, that helps. Or, you know, I liked video games when I was a kid, so I'd play video games in Japanese while learning, you know what I mean? So, kill two birds with one stone. You know, find a hobby you enjoy and learn as well. I think being around people who speak Japanese is the best. When I moved to Japan, it's much easier to be around people who speak it. Oh yeah, I'm sure. If I was well, I thought I was going to be living in Japan for 6 months this year, unfortunately. But you know, COVID happened, so there goes 6 months of my life. Like, I mean, obviously, I had a plan B. I thought that maybe I won't be in Japan for 6 months. Maybe something would happen, but I never expected like the whole entire trip to be gone. So that's disappointing, but I do know that is something. I don't know if you're the same way. When I was in Japan, I never met anyone that like spoke English. Anyone that spoke English was baby English. Like, my Japanese is baby, you know. My Japanese is really slow when I speak, right? And I'm being even kind of like lenient, I think, with most Japanese people I spoke, but I told the story. One of the first things that I knew that it was going to be bad when I got to Japan is when I got to the airport, one of the ladies, she looked at me and she was just like, "Enda." And I'm looking at this lady, I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Enda." And I'm like, "Enda? What the fuck is an enda?" And she's like, "Enda." And I'm like, oh, she's telling me to enter, that it's okay. And I was like, holy fuck, dude. And I realized very quickly that everyone on the internet that says that people in Japan speak English, the only reason they say that is if they're going to school. So of course these motherfuckers have to speak some English. But regular people day to day, they don't speak English, dude. Like, and almost a lot of times when I would try to speak Japanese to people too, they would think that I could speak fluently, right? And they would start speaking too fast. Like, man, I told this story, dude. One of the days when I was in Japan, I guess if you live in Japan too, like normally, you know, I will say this. Actually, when I was in Japan, trains were not as, they were on time, but it was not as anal as other people made it to be. Like, there was a number of times that trains were late when I was in Japan. Now, in terms of jam-packed trains, yeah, for sure. I was on some pretty jam-packed trains, but I had my fair share of trains actually being late in Japan, and at one point, 2 people tried to kill themselves, right? This is like a thing in Japan. Like sometimes someone will try to kill themselves on a train, and so the trains get delayed. And one time this happened twice in one day. And so, oh man, was it a clusterfuck, dude. So Google Maps is going crazy, right? Because the train is like stopping halfway and I have to get off and like the map, my Wi-Fi is going out and I'm like, holy fuck, dude. And I'm like, even if I was in America, getting home right now is going to be confusing because it's like, oh, this train is now out of service. You must transfer to this line, transfer to this line, right? And I'm like, holy fuck, what do I do, dude, right? Like literally a 20-minute train ride home took me 3 hours to get home. It was absolutely awful. And anytime I tried to talk to somebody, I was like, Inagi mare dou yatte ikimasu ka? Right? Like, how do I get back to Inagi, right? Inagi mare dou yatte ikimasu ka? And this lady looked at me one time, and you can't see my hands, but basically she just gave me like an okay symbol, like, wow, very good Japanese, very good. And I'm like, no, seriously, how do I get back to Inagi? Inagi mare dou yatte ikimasu ka? Wakarimasen, you know what I mean? Wakaranai dou yatte, right? And they were just all so impressed with my Japanese. And finally, at some point, I went to this train, dude. So I had to just get off because I couldn't fucking get home. My battery was dying on my phone at this point, dude. And so I'm like, I say the same thing. Inagi mare dou yatte ikimasu ka? Right? Because the train is down, dude. What the fuck do I do, dude? Oh man, he starts like boom, boom, boom. He's like, boom, boom, it's this way, it's this way, it's this way, dude. And I'm like, holy shit. And he starts to see that, you know, my Japanese is getting slower and slower. And he's like, you do understand Japanese, right? And I'm like, whoa. Kantan nara skoshi nihongo ga dekiru kedo, demo chotto. You know what I mean? And so basically, dude, it took me almost 3 hours to get home, and it was a 20-minute ride. And it was one of the worst experiences I've had in Japan, because it was a really bad experience because I can't blame Japan because it's not my fault that they don't speak English, right? That's my fault. I'm a foreigner. I'm lucky that I speak English, and English is an international language. So I can't be mad that I was in Japan. Part of me is also mad at myself because even if I was in America, I would have been confused because I had to transfer so many fucking trains because 2 trains got canceled, dude. And so I was in the bumfuck middle of nowhere, dude. And it was fucking, wow. It was an awful experience, dude. And taxis are really expensive in Japan. Taxis are really expensive in Japan, so I talked to one guy, he said something like that happened to him once when he was living in Japan, and he said he ended up having to pay $60. He had to pay the taxi, and it was like a $60 or something like that. I know, I didn't take the taxi too much when I was in Japan, but I definitely, man, you know, you take a 5-minute ride and it's $15. You know, it's insane. Anyway. 私が来たところによると、あなたは比較的に流暢に聞こえます。How do you say? I know you're saying fluent, but what is that word? 流暢に聞こえ。I know the word is fluent, right? But 続きがとても迷惑になることがあります。Yeah, for sure, dude. I mean, boy, I wish my Japanese was better, but you know, my Japanese is just. Like I said, I don't even know. I know that word is fluent. I'm looking at it right now. Ryucho? What is that word? Ryucho? Something like that? Is that the word for fluent in Japanese? I mean, now I gotta go look it up. What is fluent in Japanese? I know that's the kanji for it. I'm pretty sure, right? Fluent. Yeah, Ryucho. Oh man, my god damn, I'm great, dude. I was too hard on my Japanese. I guess I was right. I said it wrong, sure, but anyway. Where am I? Yeah, no, the English was bad, and you know, I'll say this though: Japanese people are really nice, though. I mean, for sure. I mean, I thought Japan was refreshing when I was in Japan. Was this model? Oh, mode I. Oh. You know, my friend that I stayed with when I was in Japan, you know, he's like tired of Japanese, right? Or Japan people and Japan culture because he's just lived there for so long. But for me, I thought Japan was really refreshing to be in because everyone has their own kind of fake sides. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, American people have their own fake side and Japan has their own fake side. But Japan people are really nice to a fault, right? Because of the whole kind of like omoyari and like gaman kind of culture. You know what I mean? So people, it's really refreshing to see people be nice to you with no or a little bit of ulterior motive in Japan. And it's really refreshing when people are like that. It's like, wow, some people are just nice to each other, dude. And they're not like looking for anything, dude. And it's like really refreshing when people, you know, treat others like that. And of course, you know, there's a bad side to it too. There's a double-edged sword. Like, you know, like I said, my friend says he can't stand it because he's lived there for so long. So it's really hard to ever tell how anyone, you know, feels. You know what I mean? Because no one ever wants to tell you. But on the same side, I thought it was refreshing that people are just nice to each other some fucking times. So, you know, I thought it was nice. But, you know, there's a good and a bad to everything, I guess. Anyway, should we talk more about these game theory shit, or are we going to keep talking about Japan? What do you guys want to do? What say you, chat? More Japanese, more other topics, or are we talking about old Guilty Gear or Guilty Gear? What are we talking about? What should we talk about, chat? Bum bum ba 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 ba. Boop, 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 boop. Well, did you guys watch, how many people have watched the videos that I was recently doing? Do we know where we're starting? Nah, the game theory, bro. Well, you did donate, so, you know. Real men rikai dekimasu. Yeah, you know, like I said, I thought it was refreshing. I understand, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I've lived in America for so long, so I think it's always interesting being in Japan, you know what I mean? Or being in a different culture, so, you know, different people interact, right? So, you know what I mean? But my friend, he's tired of it, right? You know, but Japan really, if you ever get to go to Japan, I would definitely suggest, you know, my friend is, you know, he's not Japanese, he's American, and he moved to Japan so many years ago, and, you know, he did the whole grind, you know, working all the fucking time, you know what I mean, salary man kind of thing, and now he does very well for himself, right? Now he doesn't even have, like, my friend, he was telling me, and this is just his side job, it's just a side job because he makes so much money off it. He teaches a very complicated form of business English in Japan now, and I think he said he gets paid $300 an hour, right? And so he only has to do that job a few times a week. He gets paid like $300 an hour, something like that. There's something crazy he told me, right? And it's like a contract, and he's like in there for good, right? He's like, no one else is getting hired for that right now, but that's what I'm making, you know what I mean? So he did the whole grind, and now he makes really good money in Japan. And so, you know, he showed me all different sides of the culture, you know what I mean? You know, he was telling me about swinger clubs there. You know, we went all over the place from, like, you know, very kind of quaint kind of like cities to, like, you know, of course Tokyo, where grandmas are trying to give us a blowjob, basically ridiculous shit like that. But, you know, anyway, either, to be honest, whatever gets the game going, I'm really looking forward to going to Japan one day. My friend has told me so much about this trip. Yeah, Japan is great. Game theory, bro. The animated gamer is very lovely in my opinion. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. Anyway, so game theory, the last stuff. What is the last video you guys watched, or should I just kind of go over all the topics that we were talking about in other videos? You know what I mean? Beep, 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 beep. I think you left off at actual counter hits and block damage would make, just to name a few systems. Yeah, so that was the last video, and I was saying that's such a very fucking simple thing, right? Because if we take characters like this is why I always say that fundamentals are so important in video games, because just fundamental fixes to games can have such a drastic impact on it, right? You know, you have people complaining about homing dash and all this kind of stuff, right? And I've said, why is homing dash actually annoying, right? And it's because the characters are so, you know, homogenized, right? And then you take into the fact, well, everyone has homing dash, and homing dash is one of the only non-free playing things in the game. I can do homing dash whenever I want, which makes homing dash, from a certain perspective, perhaps the best mix-up in the game. That's why people talk about, like, oh, I got mixed up with the homing dash, right? So, of course, the game already has random defensive options for homing dash, right? I mean, we have, like, the obvious boom. Oh, wait, I got some to block. Sorry, my bad. We have obviously shit like that. Like, shit like that was put in the game for, like, these kind of specific purposes, whatever, you know? But then you think, what about the air? Then there's an air problem, right? Well, let's look at the idea that, you know, counter hits are a problem in the game. Counter hits aren't actually doing more stun. So if we take something like this, boom. Oh, I need to actually give myself meter time out. Where am I? You know what I mean? Boom. Boom, it's a counter hit. So because it's a counter hit, if this was a real game, boom, I would get a combo after that, right? This helps kind of give you another option to make that less annoying, just by fixing something fundamental. You see the guys about the homing dash, boom, instead of us exploding at each other like that, we just busted a nut all over each other. If I have super, I can counter with my vanish. And then boom, I get a combo after that, right? That helps make homing dash worse just by doing that alone, dude. You know? You know, other fundamental things, something very simple. I forgot to mention this in the other video, but it's in, I know I've talked about it in other videos, but, you know, one of the most annoying things about this game is people are always like, put on your command list, put on your command list, put on your command list, right? You know what I mean? You know a simple thing that would actually fix this game too, that would probably help people not complain about command list as well? So if I jump up and I do boom, boom, okay, you saw a light, a medium, boom, boom. You saw a light, medium, but obviously they're not the same, right? Now it would be more apparent if I were to do something like boom, and then if I were to do that wasn't apparent. Well, see, he jumped forward a little bit there, right? Because the auto combos in the air automatically home in on the guy, of course, right? So I think that's another fundamental change you could do. All auto combos in the air, the second medium should have its own unique animation as well. There, now you don't have people complaining as much about, you know, putting on the notations and all that kind of bullshit, right? That's just such a fucking simple change, and it could be as simple as just flipping the sprite, flipping the character model so he does it with the other leg, right? Where am I? Clay, you could turn off the game music to hear you better. Where is the game music? Is this the only mainstream fighting game without counter hit confirmed combos? It very well could be. It actually very well could be. Of course, we have things like Super Turbo, which is a mainstream fighting game, but Super Turbo does have its own nuances as well with hits. Like, of course, if you played Super Turbo, you know, Super Turbo has a drastic difference between hitting a guy standing and ducking, right? So Super Turbo does have a number of specific ways that you hit the opponent, right? So, but yeah, generally speaking, this is probably the only newer school game that does not have real counter hit combos per se. Where are we? Ahmad Avidi, I'm a big fan, right? 今、私もあなたの声がずっとよく聞こえます。Yeah, like I said, I can turn the volume up a little bit if you guys want. But like I said, I thought it was fine, but it doesn't really matter to me. Boop 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 boop. So something I also think, so one of the things that is the problem with this game is the idea of, this is a very hypocritical game, right? Like this was one of the videos I was going to make maybe next, right? If you guys continue to watch these game theory videos, right? So this game is very hypocritical, of course, in terms of, you know, the game kind of punishes synergy at some points, and it wants synergy at the other points. Like it doesn't know if it's a tag team game or not a tag team game, right? So I don't want him to be doing that, but you know, there's literally a goddamn fucking, what's it called, like a training mission in this game where the game is like, do a string and then call an assist. So the game is kind of admitting that, like, it is a tag team game. We want your turn to be over when you're a single character, which is retarded in the first place, because, you know, your turn is when you pick up the game. Your turn is when you pick your character. Your turn isn't when you do a fucking move. It's fucking retarded, dude. It's not like a real game, but this isn't fucking checkers. You know what I mean? It's not, hey, I moved, now it's your turn, right? But that's a very hypocritical aspect of this game, right? Because it discourages things like double supers, which is a tag team aspect, but then it literally has like a training mode mission where it's telling you to, oh, homing dash and then call an assist so you continue to have pressure, right? So time out, wait. When are we actually going to get some new competitive fighting games? I'm not sure. Well, supposedly there's going to be that new King of Fighter game, right? There's so many anime manga series that should be adapted into fighting games. I feel like people in this chat are always talking about Bleach and all that kind of stuff, and Naruto and that kind of stuff, but, you know. So anyway, one way I think that they should do to make this game, characters should be more unique, basically. Like a way that you could try to, how would we say, like, let me get him off of guard, right? A way to try to make this game, like, you know, kind of like, how should I say this? Support synergy, I guess you can say, and also try, or encourage synergy is the word I'm looking for. So to try to encourage synergy and to try to encourage you to play the character to its maximum output, I said one of the problems in this game is that, what would I do? I don't know, what's an easy comment? Oh wait, wrong button. What am I doing? So one of the problems with this game is even simple combos are very long, right? Like the game is basically designed so almost every combo does about 10 seconds anyway, right? So if you look at it from that perspective, that's one of the reasons that this game can be like hard to optimize, because the game was basically predetermined in the idea of you do a couple of hits, you smash, you homing dash, you do blah, 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 fuck my titties, right? And that takes about 10 seconds. So when you're optimizing characters, you're trying to find different ways to fit in the most damage. And that's why moves like this move are actually bad, because, boom, that wastes like 2 seconds off the clock. That's fucking terrible. That's why these moves are not as good as just doing these kind of links, right? Because it doesn't waste as much time, right? So that's where, I guess, the mind, the thought process comes in trying to, you know, optimize this game because of such a, you know, predetermined 10-second buffer. So what I would do for combos is actually I would add another second or 2 seconds, right? And then what this does is, since the game is already pre-planned, like correlation does not equal causation again. It's not that combos are too long in this game, it's that simple combos are also just as long as complicated combos, generally speaking, right? So what I would do is, you know what I mean? You would have, when you're just a single character, you have 12 seconds or something like that to do a combo, right? That encourages you to actually try to optimize your character, solo speaking. And then say every time you call an assist or something, maybe, you know what I mean? Well, hey, you just had to waste, how many frames was that? It took 26 frames for the character to even come out. That's wasting time on the clock, right? You just wasted 26 frames. Let's just say, let's move it up and say it's 30 frames. So you just wasted half of a second. That maybe you didn't need that if you had your original character. So that's a way that I think you could actually encourage people to optimize their character. So you give single characters, when you're a solo character, you actually add more time to the clock. 10 seconds is too short when the game is already so pre-planned that simple combos do 10 seconds. So, again, correlation doesn't equal causation. It's not that combos are too long, it's that simple combos are just as long as complicated combos. So you add a couple more seconds. Combos are not going to be doing drastically more damage, because once a combo is already 10 seconds anyway, you're only doing a smidge of life every single hit, so you might only do another 500 life, but it's still encouraging you to optimize the character solo speaking. And then, of course, if you do have double supers, well, you can still double super. It's a fucking tag team game. You should have that fucking shit. And, of course, you could add more power bar, whatever, but, you know. Would you give Arc System another chance if they made a sequel to Fighter Z? Well, it depends what you mean by another chance. I mean, technically, I still do combos when I'm bored for this game, right? What's your ideal fighting game system? A good Street Fighter system or a good Guilty Gear, I guess. Like I said, I think Guilty Gear and Street Fighter are good. Yeah, you know, people are always talking about Bleach and everything like that. I mean, Bleach is okay to me. I mean, I'm not as horny about it as other people seem to be. あなたが2つのスーパームーブを行うことができること。Wait, what is this saying on my phone? Time out, my thing on my phone is gone. できること私がこうし、look at Broly's Delta, Jesus. Yeah, Broly does have that. Yeah, super move is what Banish is called. I'm like, what is super move again? I had to think, what is super move? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's Vanish. I forgot. I guess that is called super move, right? I'm like, what is super move? I'm like, oh, it's Vanish, right? But yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, this is very fucking Dragon Ball Z as well. You know what I mean? People are like, well, if you have counter hits, doesn't that hurt vanishing? You know, I'm sorry, I recorded the wrong thing. I'm sorry, what am I doing? Boom, 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 he vanishes, right? So if the idea is people are like, okay, Clayton, you're adding block damage. But then if you're also adding vanishes on counter hit, you get a free combo after them. Doesn't that then hurt zoning if the guy vanishes? Well, why does it hurt? Look at that, he just did it himself. Because it's a normal move, he can vanish. You can car cancel normal moves. So no, if anything, this is extremely Dragon Ball Z. What is more Dragon Ball Z than a dude teleporting behind a guy and then the next dude teleporting? So Goku regularly, you know, he's shooting fireballs and taking block damage. Then say one time, I jump over while he's trying to zone me, so I'm going to get my counter hit that's going to do more damage off of vanish. But then he's like, oh no, I'm Dragon Ball Z-ing you, dude. Then he vanishes and you hit. That is such a fucking Dragon Ball Z interaction, dude. That is extremely Dragon Ball Z, and it should be a counter hit there too. So then he gets a combo. And you're both using meter, so it's not like it's for fucking free, dude. You know? Look at Broly's deltoids, Jesus. Yeah, he's a big boy. I'm trying to think, what is it? How should I describe Broly? Gotsui Kinuku. Kinuku? Gotsui Kinuku? I don't know if you can even say that. There's probably a better word like Gotsui Kinuku? I don't know. His muscles are insane. What do you think of a great ape level 3 for base Vegeta? What do I think of I mean, I guess you could do that. I mean, what is the purpose of it in the game? How is it like functioning, I guess, as a move, I guess. It would depend, you'd have to say like, how is it functioning as a move in the game? What is its purpose? Because you don't want to just I'm against the idea of just putting it in as lure, right? If it actually adds to his character design, then I'm fine. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't want it in there just for lure per se, unless it's actually like accomplishing something. Can I see an optimal bib? A bib means an optimal bib means an optimal bib mid screen would probably be, you know, you get some buffalo wings, you put a bib on, and you get a child booster seat, and you go ham on some, you go ham on your fucking you go ham on your chicken wings, and it's very sloppy. What's Baki? Baki is that they're like, it's like a fighting thingy-jiggy. A power boost after he's transforming, then he looks more battle damaged. I would say that is one thing. I said how I would actually tone up Goku Black. I've actually said this before. I think they could give, like I said, I've talked about why character archetypes are important, right? Every character should have something that makes them feel special that only they have. You know how Goku Black has this line, how this strength will make me, or this pain will only make me stronger. I think you could either give Goku Black a super or something like that, or maybe give Goku Black, when Goku Black is almost dead, or you know how when Frieza has a super, when Frieza gets hit, when Frieza is being knocked down, if you hold down some buttons, Frieza shoots a fireball and tries to kill Goku or whoever it is, right? I think you could give Goku Black either Goku Black gets stronger as he's dying, or give Goku Black a super that after he gets knocked down, when he stands up, he puts his hand on his chest and he's like, this pain will only make me stronger. And then he gets like a damage boost for the rest of the match. I think that is a really ghetto thing you could do, and it would make Goku Black interesting. It goes with the lure of the series, how he's just getting his ass kicked and he's getting stronger. I think that would be fun. I think you could do an idea like that for Goku Black, especially because Goku Black is so dry now anyway. I think that would be a fun thing to do for Goku Black. Like I said, give him a super like Frieza, where after he gets knocked down, if you hold down a couple buttons, he stands up and then he like charges up or whatever because he's been pained or whatever. He's been pained. He got hurt and he's like, this pain will only make me stronger. Or maybe just as he's dying, you know what I mean? Maybe just as he's down, like once he's down to like 25% life, he has a 25% power increase. Some bullshit like that, right? Depends what do you mean by the staircase combos. You just super jump, you do a medium, and then you jab. Like I said, the only hard one, the hard one is this one, because the only hard one is when you have to tiger knee it in the air, because, and this is why I've showed this. What is this? Because I don't know if you can see. I guess I got to purposely try to fuck it up, right? Okay, so do you see that right there? Do you see my commands? Do you see that I did a tiger knee, but I didn't jump? Do you see that? Do you see I did a tiger knee, but I didn't jump? But that time I did. Now look at that. Do you see that? Do you see that time I did a tiger knee? Look at the command, but I jumped. That is why the tiger knee version of it is hard. Okay, do you see that? There's my commands. I just explained it to you guys. That is the staircase that is hard, because the game will eat your commands half the time. The game will eat your commands despite you doing the same command each time if you don't do it correctly. So that is the staircase version that is hard, but just the super jump one, you just super jump medium, you do a Banshee Blast, and you link a jab. But the one where you have to do the tiger knee version, that is the one that is annoying to do, because the game will randomly eat your commands and it will not give it to you. Despite you obviously just looking at my command list and I just did the same exact command. Oh yeah, like I said, well then he would be even stronger. Yeah, so I guess he gets a little bit of his own sparking thing for super. Whatever, you know, I would give Goku Black other shit as well. Like I said, I already have a video about how I would change Goku Black. I have videos about how I would change every character in the game. They're already on my channel. They haven't changed. All my ideas are basically still the same. You know what I mean? But I would give Goku Black other stuff, but you know, Goku Black is just so fucking boring, right? I mean, I would say for Goku Black too, I would give him back. I think he should have the one glitch from the beta. Like there was a glitch in the beta where, let me explain to you guys how the glitch. There was a glitch in the beta version of the game that they got rid of, which is really unfortunate. It is very fucking unfortunate that they got rid of this glitch. And actually, Krillin would be able to do it too, actually. I never saw it with Krillin, but I guess you would have been able to do it with Krillin. But so there was a glitch in the beta version of the game, and they should have kept it in, and it was very disappointing that they got rid of it. Let me show you. You'll have to like look at what I'm doing and use your imagination, but let me show you an example of what it is. And it's really disappointing too, because Guilty Gear is a game that has so many serendipitously great bugs that made the game better. All the jump install bugs, all the FD unblockable bugs. You know, Guilty Gear is such a fucking amazing game in terms of bugs that made the game interesting, right? So here was a bug that Cell had in Malta. Okay, here's the bug. So in the beta version of the game that they got rid of, if you had a 2-hit fireball, okay? So you see Cell, he swipes his hand like that, right? He swipes his hand and then it's going to hit, right? So if I were to do boom, boom, he swipes his hand, boom, and then it's going to hit a second time, boom. So here was a bug that was in the beta version of the game that they got rid of. So in the beta version of the game, you can do this, or sorry. Boom, 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 boom. So then what would happen is, so you canceled the first hit of the fireball into this Kamehameha, right? But then once the second hit of a normal hits, which was your fireball, then you would be able to then cancel that Kamehameha into another special. Right? Because your fireball hit twice. So you would start to cancel your special into one thing, and then the second hit of your normal would hit, and so you could like double cancel your special move really quickly, right? And that is such a fun bug that should have been in the game. And I say that should have been in the game because then characters like Goku Black could have used that bug in a really interesting way. So first of all, we have his fireball that looks like this, right? First of all, the fireball should still come out when he hits you like that, right? So imagine if this is how this game worked, if this bug was still in this game, right? So we have this, remember, the fireball is still going to come out when he hits with this, right? So boom, you hit with this. Then say you cancel to his Kamehameha. Then the fireball that is shooting out hits the guy. Then you use the bug to then cancel your special move into a teleport. Wouldn't that be so fucking awesome? Like, that is why sometimes it's like, man, dude, you should have let that bug rock. That is such an interesting glitch that they got rid of, right? It was only in the beta version of the game, and they got rid of it, but wow, what an interesting fucking glitch, dude, right? And only a few characters could use it, but think about how fucking fun that is, dude. That is so fucking absolutely fun. It would make Goku Black so fun, dude. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, so boom, he shoots that fireball, he starts to cancel it into something, he shoots the Kamehameha, and then boom, he teleports, because then the other part of the fireball hits. But unfortunately, they got rid of that bug. But do you see what I'm saying? It was only if you had like a normal move that hit twice, and you could like space your fireballs to hit in between it. But man, what an awesome bug, right? Like, so even a character like Krillin would have been able to do it. I never saw it with Krillin, but I would assume it existed with Krillin. But I never saw, you know, a match of it happening with Krillin. But I would assume it would happen. So then a character like Krillin would have been able to use it too. So Krillin would have been able to do, you know, oh, sorry, where am I? Let me get him spaced. Oh wait, Brawly is so fat. Let me put him Goku. Come on. So then with Krillin, you could have did something crazy like, boom, he shoots a fireball. Then he's doing the Kamehameha. Then the fireball, oh, I guess I should have put him in the corner. Then the fireball hits, and since the fireball is the second hit of a normal move, then he would have been able to then cancel the Kamehameha with the move, right? You know what I mean? What a fucking interesting bug that they got rid of, dude, right? Again, I can't say I ever saw a match with Krillin, but I would assume it would have worked with Krillin as well because there were matches of it happening with Cell, right? But again, that is so fucking cool, right? Like, boom, he shoots that. Ooh, then the fireball hits. Then you would have been able to cancel into something else. Super fucking interesting bug. I wish they wouldn't have got rid of it. Like I said, Guilty Gear is one of the best examples of why you should have let some bugs rock. Like, because the bugs in Guilty Gear make the game is so much more interesting, right? So it was a really interesting bug that unfortunately they, got rid of. But what are you gonna do, right? Tater Man, what's up? Is that like a tater tot? But anyway, yeah, that's really cool. I wish they wouldn't have got rid of that because, like I said, I always think Krillin Period is just such a fucking fantastic character potentially, right? You know what I mean? So I wish they wouldn't like Krillin. If you fix the fundamentals of this game, he's just so fucking cool, dude. I don't know, but anyway, poor Krillin. What's a good team using base Goku? I don't play the game competitively, so I don't have a big opinion on that. They should add Clayton as a character to the game. I agree. I mean, I'm gonna agree. Can I agree with that? Can I agree with that? Can I agree with that? Is he only set to do that? What are my settings at? Is he only set to do a thingy jiggy? Where's Krillin? Oh, wait. Oh, it's down. I forgot they changed the motion, didn't they? Shows you how much I played the game, dude. I forgot they changed the motion for this. Didn't they do that, right? Is it down 3 times? What is that? What is this rock? I forgot. Dude, they changed the motion for the rock, didn't they? Like I said, this shows you how much I've played the game, dude. Stone throw, right? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Again, that shows you how much I've played the game. People think I play the game a lot, but there you go. I forgot they changed the motion of that move, yeah. Anyway. I can't do your Dragon Ball Super Brawly combo in the corner with the re-jump. I don't know which one that is. I know, like I said, the hardest part about Brawly is, I think, the orb to the grab, I think, is the hardest part. Where are we? I don't even know how many hours I have in the game because I just leave my PS on all day. Like, if I think I might play video games for the day, I'll just turn my PS on at the beginning of the day and I'll just leave it on. So I don't even know how many hours I have. Where are we? Who's your favorite character in the game? Well, my favorite character is Vegito. But in the game per se, I don't know who my favorite character is. But, favorite character in the game would be Vegito. Or favorite Dragon Ball Z character is Vegito, I should say. Do you think that they will create a new edition on the future generation sometime in the future? I would assume they would, right? I can't say for sure, but I would assume they would. Look, he's like just showing his cock there. That's his fucking. Look at my little bug cock. Respect the bug cock. Respect it. Do you respect bug cock? Do you respect bug cock, or what do you think about bug cock? Do you respect the bug cock? Boom 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 boom. Ba-dup, 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 ba-dup. Ba-ba-da-ba, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Clayton-san, why do you not have a Jiren or Videl? Since Jiren released, I've been wanting to see Jiren stuff. I just don't like him, dude, right? Can you talk about the Super Brawly rejump? I don't know. It's just the punch hard, right? I mean, I don't know. I think lots of people have done it, so I'm not really sure. Second game de motomo hoshii mechanic wa nan desu ka? Like I said, I think the mechanics for the most part are already, well, it depends on what you consider exactly a mechanic. I just think if you fix the fundamentals of the game, that's not necessarily a mechanic, I don't think. Fix the fundamentals of the game and put more of a display on the mechanics that you do have. Because the best part about the game is the whole tug of war between homing, dashing, and reflecting, right? So I don't know what exactly would count as a mechanic because the mechanics are there. It's just that the game is fundamentally flawed. So it depends on what you consider a new mechanic, but the game already has good ideas. It just didn't trust the idea, right? So it depends on what you mean exactly by mechanic. We need installs. I don't know about that. I think you could give certain characters an install. Like I would definitely make Gohan's install better and more usable. Like I said, for Ultimate Gohan, dude, I think that, I forget what I said in my video, how I would change Ultimate Gohan. I think Ultimate Gohan, you know what I mean? You could probably give him the reverse beat chain, even at like level 4, level 5, maybe something like level 6. He gets a special move to special move cancel. He can cancel every... Actually, I think I do recall. Let me go back to Gohan. I have to like look at this character for a while. What did I say about Ultimate Gohan, how I would change him for his levels? Let me see where he is. I'll just put him on the screen. I think he should get buffs at every level, right?
The battle's about to start. Good luck.
No, I don't think auto combos should be removed. Auto combos are the best auto combos have ever been in a game in this game. Unless you mean auto combos suck. Yes, auto combos suck. But these are the best auto combos that have ever been in a fighting game ever. So these are the best. Auto combos suck in general, but at least the auto combos in this game are the best auto combos ever. So, Gohan generally, when he's in this mode, he doesn't really get anything new, right? He gets this at like level 1, right? And then his moves start to do... he's got to be hit by it, right? His laser beam starts to do more damage. And his DP starts to do more damage, right? Oh, I'm not even at the full level, am I? Oh, yeah, so there you go, right? These start to do more damage, right? And his DP starts to do more damage, yeah. But that's not enough. Like, I think earlier on what you should do, something crazy you could add to him is... If I was going to buff Ultimate Gohan's potential unleashed, this is what I would do. Give him reverse beat earlier on, right? And then he needs 2 more buffs. One, when you go down like this, at a higher level, it's immediately cancelable. There's no delay. Like there's only a few frame delay, but make it even less. Make it even less. Make it immediately so it counts as you can just cancel it, right? Even if it's only just a few frames, take away a few frames of those. Make that a buff. Make him go into reverse beat earlier. And I would also make him be able to do special move to special move. So you could do boom. So you could do DP. And then if that didn't hit, then he goes back down to that. Then he does a fireball. So make him be able to do special to special. And then I would even say, and then at full level, make even his normal moves do a point of block damage. Even if it's just a point. You know what I mean? We already know how bad block damage is in this game anyway. Make him even do block damage. Make him fucking Phoenix, dude. Make him Phoenix. Make their teams... like, this is the crazy thing. When you think about Marvel 3, I actually have friends who think that in the past 15 years or so, actually Marvel 3, Ultimate Marvel 3 is actually the best Capcom fighting game ever made, right? I don't know if I necessarily agree, but I have a friend that thinks that, and I know there are actually other people that think that too. That think that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Ultimate, whatever you want to call it, is actually the best fighting game that Capcom has made in the past 15 years, right? And I think you should really do it. Like Gohan, you really should make him more of a Phoenix character. Make it so once he gets to level 7, he's just fucking mind-boggling powerful, dude, right? Make him like that, dude. Make it, once you get to level 7, his chains are doing a little bit of block damage. He can special move to special move. You know what I mean? So, oh man, he guessed with a DP, but the guy blocked it. He doesn't have to waste a banish because he can just, boom, the guy did a DP, he can just come down with that. And then if the guy blocked that, he can shoot a fireball, push the guy back out, dude, right? And then make this, even though it's only a few frame recovery, make it nothing, dude. Make it like absolutely 0 so he just instantly cancels it. So his mix-up is just fucking a boner up your goddamn butthole. Like, I hope you like boners up your butthole because level 7, he's fucking obnoxious, right? And there you go. I think that's what you should do for him, really. What is the most difficult combo you have made? I would have to go through the characters. Like I said, it depends. Give me a character I made, and I'll tell you a difficult combo with them that I did, I guess. I guess with the characters that I have on screen, you know, some of the machine gun loops with Gohan are pretty difficult. Like I said, go watch. If you want to see crazy stuff, go watch the videos that I did with Gohan the first week this game came out. I did a lot of fucking really crazy combos with Gohan the first week this game came out, actually, dude. You know what I mean? And a lot of those combos I did in those first week videos, those actually aren't potential unleashed. I actually did those all with chain or links, actually. But I guess, yeah, the machine gun punch loop was pretty difficult. Curling that is on this screen. The solar flare loop that I did, which I don't think anyone else has still ever done the solar flare loop that I showed. Goku, I don't remember a difficult combo I did with Goku. I'm not sure what would be the most difficult. Frieza, the most difficult combo I did was probably the Walk the Dinosaur combo. There's a video called Walk the Dinosaur, I think. That combo was very difficult to do with Frieza. And Brawly, I don't remember any combo with Brawly being specifically very difficult. Clayton, any idea why Bandai and YouTubers don't like you? Like, when did it start? And because everything I've said is correct. Like I said, at the end of the day, anyone that says anything about me, they have no fucking proof, right? Or if they have proof, they won't show the context. Like I said, Clayton was mean to me. It's like, well, why was Clayton mean to you? Well, don't look that up. Like, what? No one has anything against me in this community. Everyone can go look up all the stuff I've done in video games. People say I faked all the tournaments I won. I hacked medical records. Give me a break, dude. This community has absolutely fucking nothing on me, dude. You know what I mean? So, they're mad that everything that I say is fucking true. I mean, it's as simple as that. You can go look it up. I'm not hiding anything. You guys can go look it up yourself. You don't even have to take my word for it per se. Go look it up yourself, dude, all right? It's all fucking there. Where are we? Nobu, I've been meaning to ask, do you think there was a peak in Street Fighter games? And if there was, what game? Well, I mean, I think Super Turbo is better than these new fighting games, of course. Treat the game like Marvel. Your character as slow as buttons, opened him up with an assist. I miss Season 1 Stud Gohan and Double Supers. Diane, what's up, bro? Nice title. I got triggered again. Yeah, people got triggered. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I can't believe those fucking dudes on the Discord were actually trying to act like I was giving them a heart attack and they couldn't breathe. Give me a fucking break, dude. Such fucking babies. Do you think Season 1 is better balanced than Season 1? I don't know about balance per se because I don't play the game competitively. Again, I have no competitive ego in this game. I can tell you what I know is possible, but I have no competitive ego in it per se. I can only tell you what I know is possible, right? That's like when a lot of people, like I showed me playing Guilty Gear recently. I can still do all those supposedly humanly impossible combos that no one else can do. I can do them as B&Bs. But do I have any big opinions on Guilty Gear Accent Core plus R? I never really, I guess technically I did enter a tournament for it and I did win it, but you know, I wasn't regular. I was already out of the scene by the time that game came out, right? I just entered a tournament and I won, but I wasn't like regularly playing the game. So I don't have a huge competitive opinion on the tiers of Accent Core plus R. I can only tell you what I know is possible because even me, who does not play the game very often, can do it. So if I can do it and I barely play video games, I know what is possible, if that makes sense. But I don't have a big competitive ego on certain games. Like Karna's Revenge, yeah, I can tell you how Karna's Revenge works because I've beaten the Japanese in it. I've been told I'm the best in the world at it, right? You know, I've beaten tons of people in Street Fighter, these games, right? Yeah, I have an idea of what I'm talking about competitively about these games, and I've beaten people to prove it, right? But certain games, you know what I mean? I just don't play those games, so I don't have like a competitive ego to really talk about it in that sense, right? Can we get a Vegeta Blue combo video? Zhao did a Vegeta Blue combo video. I would suggest watching that, actually. Evan Page, Clay to my father, what's up? Asking a Japanese company to revert Shinra. They would rather go bankrupt than admit they were wrong on something, yeah. I do agree, though, like a lot of things characters do in this game are kind of pointless without a proper system in place. Clayton, you should try out Beerus. I think you might like him. No, I don't like Beerus. Beerus is just, whatever. Hospital hacker Clayton Voldemort gave me a heart attack. Yeah, really, dude. Motherfuckers acting, yeah, that's what Dynamo said. It's like, yeah, these guys really are acting like I have a death note. Like, imagine trying to get me kicked out of the community because you say if I'm around, you can't breathe and it makes your heart hurt. Like, do you realize what fucking babies these people are? The dudes are acting like I can't be around the community because when I'm around, they can't breathe and it hurts their heart. Like, are you a fucking child? I was going to tournaments after radiation with a garbage bag in my pocket when I would get sick in between matches. And you're complaining on Discords that I can't be let into the community because if I'm around, you can't breathe and it hurts your heart. Like, are you a fucking idiot? Maybe you probably shouldn't go outside either, dude. Damn, Clay got 66 people in here. We actually had, I think we had 133 people for the last stream, or our stream last night or whatever it was, so. My favorite video from you is the Cell combo video with the empty vanish that Sonic used at the Summit of Power. Oh, did he? I didn't know that. Summit of Power was was low key a Topanga leg. Topanga? Is he reading this chat or the Twitch chat? No, I'm reading the chat. Can the solar flare loops be done in season 3? I would assume they can be. I know you'd have to hold down the button so you don't have to hit the guy though. This is the one true chat, yeah. Perfection block. I want to see your Vegeta Blue combos. Like I said, yeah, Zhao did a lot of stuff. I don't really have any... Like I said, I would prefer not to do anything for characters unless... I know the craziest thing is people think I'm so full of myself, but I would prefer not to do stuff for characters unless I think I can bring something new. So for me to do something to really bring a new spin on Vegeta Blue compared to what Zhao just did, I would have to actually sit down and probably look at him more. And I just don't think I want to do that. That's why like people are like, release your Janemba combo video. I don't feel like I've done that much with Janemba. That's very different from other people. So I have like a standard of quality that I would like to keep with my channel. Like I said, as much as all these people in the community hate me, dude, the one thing is, I want to make sure that they never have anything that's fucking true about me. So I would like to make sure that my channel really is always the best channel when it's in terms of always putting out new shit, always being able to change your perspective on what is possible in a video game. That is what I want my channel to be about. So I would prefer to stay away from old ideas as much as possible. I would prefer my channel to always be about bringing something new to a game. So that's why I'm not really horny to do a lot of characters or You know, maybe I'll upload the Janemba thing eventually, but I want to have like a standard of quality when people come to my channel. You know what I mean? That's why I said, like, my channel, you'll always be able to look at it, and no matter what any lie anyone makes up about me, there's never going to be any truth to it. So that's why some stuff I just don't upload it, because I'm not interested in just doing something to show that I can do it too. I would prefer, generally speaking, for my channel to always be something new. Every time you watch my channel, there's a new perspective that you can have of a video game, if that makes sense, right? I mean, I told the story. I mean, that's one of the reasons I stopped even doing Marvel videos, because if you go and look at my Marvel videos, who has done what I've done in Marvel? I mean, go look at those videos. I couldn't even get the videos shared because people were saying they weren't real combos. They weren't possible. You know what I mean? Look at those Marvel videos. So it's just kind of like, well, what do I do? No one else is doing anything like that. It's been 10 years, whatever it's been, since I've made those videos. Look at those videos. Has anyone ever made Marvel videos like I made? 10 years later? The videos are absolutely fucking insane if you look at them, dude. They're incredible. You know what I mean? People wouldn't even share them because they're trying to say it's not real. So, like I said, I would like to have like a standard of quality when it comes to videos. I want everyone, whenever you watch my channel, I would like you to be able to look at it and be like, wow, I've never seen that before. I never knew that was possible. So that's why I try to always have a, you know, there's no reason to do a blue Vegeta video. I mean, if I make a blue Vegeta video, first, I want to be able to make it better than what Zhao made, right? I'm not trying to talk shit about Zhao. Like I said, watch Zhao's videos, right? I'm telling you to watch it right now, but if I make a blue Vegeta video, I want to be able to put a new spin on it, right? I want you to be able to look at it and be like, wow, I never knew that was possible. I got something out of this that I never thought was possible, right? So as it is, I would have to probably really lab him, and I don't know if I would really make it that much different than he did. So does it have any value to the community as a whole? And then, of course, I have to fight to get the video not flagged, because you know all my videos get flagged. I'm going to tell you something crazy, dude. You guys really don't fucking understand how much people make from YouTube videos, okay? I'm going to just tell you guys this. Do you know how much fucking money I made last month from YouTube? With my channel getting flagged with my views, okay? And you can do the math yourself, okay? This is my channel, right? When my videos finally would get unflagged, which was very rare, which takes a lot of effort, right? Because people constantly flag my videos. Do you know I had videos that were averaging $3 per 1,000 views? And do you know that I had 700,000 views last month? I want you to think about that. I had 700,000 views last month. Can you imagine how much money I would have made off fucking combo videos if my videos were not getting flagged and were actually getting shared? You guys have no fucking idea how much money some of these people are making off of YouTube. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. I mean, yeah, I could put up a Vegeta Blue video. Are you going to guarantee my channel's not going to get flagged to hell and I have to constantly email YouTube about it? It's like, dude, there's no sex in the videos. There's nothing wrong with this video, right? You guys have no fucking idea how much some of these people are making off of you. That's why I said, do you think these fuckers like Buttmonger care about you? Do you know how much money these fucking guys are making off of YouTube? You think Wrath McNugget, who just tried to get me banned on Twitter? Why do you think Wrath tried to get me banned on Twitter right now? Do you have any idea how much money these guys are making off of YouTube? Come on, guys. Really? It's ridiculous. $700 a month, you got to triple that. Triple that. That's what I'm saying. If my videos didn't get flagged, I have videos that were averaging $3 an ad, it said, once my videos got unflagged. So if I had 700,000 views, imagine if none of my videos got flagged and it made a consistent $3. I could have made a couple $1,000s just last month if my fucking channel didn't get flagged to hell. That's what I said. Do you have any idea how much money these guys... And they're not even offering anything to the community. They're literally making up lies about people. They've been caught multiple times. And this is my channel with no promotion. This is my channel with no fucking promotion. Okay? You guys really have no... You guys have no idea how much these fucking people are scamming you, you guys. Wrath flagged my post where I exposed him for... my post where I showed that Wrath was promoting people who said that I faked dying and all that kind of stuff. They got flagged. Wrath tried to get me banned from Twitter for it. I showed the pictures of it. It's ridiculous. I was like, wow, you're really going to go and flag these posts where I show that you're promoting people who said that I faked dying. He tried to hide it. And he tried to get me banned from Twitter for it. These guys are fucking scumbags, dude. They don't fucking care about you. Give me a break, dude. Clayton some dude. Where are we? I gotta go back. I want to see some updated solo videos on your house. Excuse me. Oh wait, what's the timing for the base Goku 2//Super Dash Link? Oh god. I haven't played base Goku in so long, dude. I don't even fucking remember. SWP Philly, I want to see some updated solo videos on your channel. Maybe someday. I don't know. Thighs or feet, Clayton? Thighs. Wait. Thighs or feet? Thighs. Oh my god, thighs. Wait, feet? Feet. Man, I better be really fucking horny if you want me to suck your toes, if that's what you're asking, right? That's true. Every combo video always surprises me with the combos. Thanks, dude. I mean, that's the goal. Like I said, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. I'm not trying to steal anybody's thunder. You know what I mean? I've literally said, I've told people when someone does something that's cool, you know, I said, I won't make a video on it. I get your credit for it, dude. That's why people don't, do you guys remember that some people still try to give me credit for the Kim Infinite in CVS2? And I'm like, I didn't find the Kim Infinite in CVS2. I'm just the first human person to show that it's possible in real matches. You know what I mean? But that idea was originally from a group called SAIREC, SAIREC. And they messaged me and they gave me the idea for the Kim Infinite. And they're like, yeah, we think you can do this Kim Infinite if you do this and this. And I'm like, how would I do that? And I'm like, oh, I bet if I do down, down, roundhouse, hold, roundhouse, down, down, little punch, let go, roundhouse, hold, roundhouse, it will work. And then I did it. And I showed I could do it in real matches. But I would never take credit for it. You know what I mean? So some people try to give me credit for the Kim Infinite in CVS2, but I didn't come up with the idea for it. Cyrec came up with the idea for it. I just showed that it was possible. But, I mean, you can even go back and look on YouTube. There are actually YouTube videos from, 15, 20 years ago, whatever it is, where people give me credit for the Kim Infinite. But I've always said it's actually not mine. I'm just the first person to, show it. Where are we? Greetings from France. I love you, man. Esteban Baudet. Is that how I say it? Esteban Baudet? I don't know. What's up? Evan Page, in the case of not having enough to show off for a big combo video, you can have a shorter text. Like I said, maybe I'll upload the Janemba thing, but the Janemba combo video really isn't that interesting, I don't think. But, you know, I'm uploading a lot of other videos right now, so I'm not starved for content. Like I said, if you guys want to support the channel, there's Super Chat, Patreon, PayPal. If you want to support the channel, just watch the videos, share the videos. You know, leave a silly comment, like, sub. That helps the channel. You know what I mean? So if you want to support the channel, do that stuff, really. Yeah, as much as I love Blue Vegeta, I get what you're saying. Yeah, watch Zhao's Blue Vegeta video. I have no problem with Zhao. Zhao has actually shouted me out multiple times. I don't think Zhao has talked shit about me that I know about. Knock on wood. Hopefully he hasn't. If he has talked shit about me, fuck you, Zhao. Right? I mean, I don't know if he has, right? But you know what I mean? But I mean, he's been one of the only guys that is willing to actually say something nice about me. And he's said in multiple videos that the stuff he does in videos is from me as well. So, you know, that's pretty nice of him to do, right? Considering that all these other guys, not only will they not do that, they try to get me banned, right? So thanks to him for doing that. So, you know, like I said, watch his video, give him some views, right? So. Crazy I mean came from disband, just commenting in your YouTube comment system. Yeah, it is, right? I know what you mean. I guess Piccolo recent videos are a good example. Yeah, the Piccolo combos were really cool. And the crazy thing is about the Piccolo stuff too is, man, those Piccolo things, I did that in 5 minutes. I was just bored. And I'm like, I bet all this works with Piccolo. And I just did all those setups. And then the saddest thing is I posted those Piccolo videos and they got posted on Discord and people are going crazy about them. And then what happened the next day, all these guys and in the Discord, they talked shit about me. But then, of course, they saw that video and they're like, oh, man, that was crazy, blah, 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 blah. Then the next day, they posted it on Twitter and Reddit that they found it. They posted it as their own to take credit for it. And then they're like, well, you can't prove we actually watched your video in the Discord, so whatever. And it's like, what the are you fucking kidding me? Like, give me a break, dude. Anyway, you should still try to see what you can make him. There's no harm in trying. But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, for the time being, just watch Zhao's videos, right? I mean, give him a view. You know what I mean? Like I said, Zhao's one of the few people. Like I said, Kai has done stuff as well. So watch Kai. Kai is one of the few people that's actually done something in the game. So give him some views. Kai, to my knowledge, hasn't talked shit about me either. And Kai has shouted me out a few times as well. So, you know what I mean? There's other people you can watch too. I mean, so like I said, but for the most part, like I said, I would always like to prefer that no matter how much anyone talks shit about me, they'll never have anything. Nothing is ever true. You know what I mean? People can say I faked dying in a hospital. They're absolutely disgusting. There's no proof of that. How the fuck would I fake dying? Give me a fucking break, dude. You know what I mean? But how would I fake all these tournaments? How would I fake pictures of me winning all these tournaments? You know what I mean? All this kind of stuff. How would I fake all these dates of all this stuff? You know what I mean? So that's why I just try to keep my channel. Everything on my channel will always be there. I would like to keep a standard of quality. No matter how much anyone wants to hate me, they'll never actually have anything. Nothing they have is ever true if you actually look it up. So. Are you looking into trying King of Fighters 15 in the future? Yeah, I mean, if it looks cool, I would like to try it. Why are you getting flagged and not the others? Because people try to take down my channel constantly. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. I mean, it's fucking stupid. I think I answered that already. Yeah, Wrath tried to, he flagged my post where I showed that he was supporting people who make up lies about me. And he tried to get me banned for it. It was fucking retarded. Yeah, Clayton fake Keemstar Chapman. I already said that. Oh, you can already ask Wrath. He called me a terrible person and I was a rude person who I say terrible things to other people. And I was like, okay, fucking idiot. Why didn't you say this to your friends while they're saying that I fake dying? Of course he didn't say anything because he doesn't care. Go ask him. You know what? Yeah, go ask him. But guess what? He doesn't have proof of anything he says like I do. So there you go. I posted the proof of him doing it. What's he going to do? Is he going to say that I hacked his Twitter? I hacked his account to show him promoting people who say that I hate gay people and try to get gay people to kill themselves? He's going to promote people who say that I fake dying? Did I hack his account to do it? Go ask him. You know what happened when people asked him? He said that, oh, I'm a terrible person who's very rude and I say terrible things to people. Yeah, I already know what the fuck he said. Well, guess what? Look what he's doing. He doesn't fucking have anything. He's an idiot. He's a fucking McNugget. Give me a break, dude. Does he win tournament? I mean, okay, how about this? Like I said, if anyone wants to hate on me, all my haters, did they win tournaments like I did? Did they? I mean, can you show me all these tournaments that all these other people that hate me have won? Probably not, right? Who won as many tournaments as I did while sick? You know what I mean? And that's not me saying I'm good at Dragon Ball Z. I'm not saying I have no competitive ego at this game, okay? But there is a precedent for showing me winning at tournaments in multiple games. While sick, no less. While barely able to use my hands. And then since then, who has put out more tech than me? Guess what? Nobody. So these guys have nothing. They can hate on me all they want. They have no fucking proof of anything to say. The only proof they have is that I respond to them when they make up lies. Big whoop. You got me. You don't fucking have anything. So go ask them. Go ask, like I said, why don't you go ask them, why are you promoting people that say Clayton fake dying? What's he going to say? Oh, but Clayton's a rude person? What? Okay. Well, damn. That's your argument, man. You got Clayton. I guess you won, dude. Damn, you really got Clayton with that argument. Have you tried playing different games? I just said I've won multiple games in multiple tournaments. I've showed me beating the Japanese in games when the Japanese said I was the best in the world in Karna's Revenge. I showed me playing Guilty Gear, all those Guilty Gear tournaments I've won. I showed the Evo where I got second at Evo and they pulled the fire alarm on me. The matches are there. I can't make you guys watch it. You know, the only people that don't want you to look this stuff up is the haters. Right? I mean, it's fucking there. You know what I mean? I know Daimo even looked it up, some of it himself. I didn't even have to show Daimo the links. Daimo just went and looked up some of the stuff I said about Dragon Ball Z as well. It's all fucking there if you go look. You know? If you try using your talent for different games, that would definitely extend your audience. I've already done for different games. I don't know what you mean. Who's done stuff for more games than me, so. Let's go. He's streaming. What's up? How has the Retrobit Sega Saturn pad for B? I think Sega Saturn pads are the best pads, but they are unfortunately very janky. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, they're very janky, but I think while they work, you know what I mean? While they work, I think they're the best. You know, they're the best control for a lot of games. Not every game. For like a Street Fighter game, yes, I think it's the best kind of controller. But you know. But they are pretty janky. Unfortunately, they're pretty janky. But here's a link to the Sega Saturn pad if you want. I can post a link for it, I guess, you guys. Where is it? Who just commented on something? Cyber pussy. Cyber pussy. Where is this? I mean, that's the Sega Saturn pad if you want to go look at it, but, you know, it is what it is. Where are we? BB, can you make online battle videos? I've already showed me playing the game. I don't know what to tell you guys. Why is it important to have credit for combos in a game? That's a meme. I've already said my only thing is don't talk shit about me and say what I'm doing doesn't work and then post it as your own. That's totally different. Like, I don't know why there's a Clayton says don't steal meme. I literally post stuff for people to do. I just say don't talk shit about me and make stuff up and then say all the stuff I'm doing isn't real and then you take what I do and you post as your own. That's all I'm asking. You know what I mean? Why would I post all this stuff if I don't want you to do it? That's a fucking hater thing, dude. The only person that is saying that is a fucking hater that doesn't want you to watch my videos. Go look at Dragon Ball Z for 6 months. Why did I post for 6 months how this game worked? Remember when Nakio and Tatsu were the best in the game for 6 months? Do you remember who was telling them about double supers and all this other kind of shit that was in the game? I told all these people this is how the game works. I don't even know if I'm going to get the game, right? So I just say go. Do it, dude. I don't need to get the game. Here, do it. I just say don't talk shit about me. Make stuff up about me to get people to not watch my videos, and then you take it as your own. That's what people have done. It's not even remotely the same. I mean, can anyone tell me how that's remotely the same? I'm literally telling you, please do it. Just please don't talk shit about me. But you know what they do instead? Look at Buttmonger. Look at Buttmonger. You can see all of Buttmonger's comments on my old videos talking about how awesome they were, despite people saying how much they suck or weren't possible. And then once Buttmonger saw that he could make money off of YouTube, he went on his channel, started saying all my stuff was fake, and he started taking credit for stuff. And it's like, wow, dude, what the fuck? It's not even remotely the same, dude. Like, that's just fucking hate stuff, dude. This community has nothing. That's why I keep telling you guys, any lie you hear about me, dude, the community has no fucking proof. Okay? The community has no fucking proof. Why am I always the liar when I show proof? There's 6 months of me for Dragon Ball Z saying, I don't know if I'm going to get the game. Please do it. And then people say, no, you're a liar. Then once I do it, then they say, oh, we found it. What are you fucking talking about? That's fucking stupid, dude. It's not even remotely the same. $5 from the Dwan443. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. I don't know if you ever mentioned it before, but how come you don't make a second channel? Because I just don't feel I should have to, right? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? So yeah, this whole credit thing again. Where do you have all these things of me saying give me credit? The only time I say is when people make up lies about me, say what I'm doing isn't real, etc., and then they want credit for it after I do it. That's completely fucking weird. Wawa is amazing in my opinion. What do you think of his gameplay? Again, I don't have a competitive ego in the game. I'm sure he would beat me in the game. I know Scarlet Photon is in this chat right now. Scarlet Photon has done some of my combos in real matches. I'm sure Scarlet Photon and Wawa would both destroy me. So I don't have an opinion on the game competitively. I can only tell you what I know is possible, right? I'm sure these guys would destroy me, but I don't have a competitive ego in the game. So I'm sure Wawa, Scarlet Photon is in this chat. I'm sure they would destroy me, but I don't have a competitive ego in the game. I can only tell you what I know is possible in the game, which is funny because you often do see guys like Scarlet Photon has been doing more of the combos I've done. Wawa has done some of the combos I've done. And these are combos I did when the game came out that people said would never happen. But I knew it was possible. And it's just taken longer and longer for people like Wawa and Scarlet Photon to do them, right? So, again, I have no competitive ego. I'm sure they would destroy me. I can only tell you what I know is possible in the game, right? Clayton, I work out at home. Dominico, I work out at home, right? How often do you work out? It depends on how sick I am. It depends on how health is going at the time. Yo, credit matters when there are scumbags taking credit. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You say, why does credit matter for a combo? Why does credit matter for a tech? Ask this to other people. Ask this to other people. Don't ask this to me because I'm trying to help the community, okay? Ask why other people make up lies about me and then they want credit for it, right? That's what I say is fucking shady. Don't talk shit about me and do whatever you can to make sure that I can't even make $5 off of YouTube, okay? I purposely want you to do it. I'm trying to help you. And you know what the crazy thing is too? Did I not show pictures of me as a kid after losing most of my hair from radiation? I showed me going around to tournaments wondering how long I was going to be alive. I showed pictures of it. Did I fucking Photoshop a picture of me going to all these tournaments after doing, radiation to kill my thyroid, garbage bags in my pocket? And you know what I used to do? After every tournament that I would win, while traveling America, I would sit down with people and purposely take time out before I would drive home and teach them how these video games worked and how all the tech worked. And yet this community acts like I'm some goddamn devil, like none of this stuff happened. All the proof is there, dude. All I'm asking is, why do you gotta fucking say that I faked dying, you fucking idiots? Why do you gotta say that I cheated to do all this stuff? You know what I mean? That's what's fucking shady, dude. It's not about credit. It's about them wanting credit for it. Like, do you not see what's actually going on? Like, you guys are so insecure about me making $5 off of YouTube. You know, it's crazy. They're trying to flip themselves on me, dude. Anyway, where are we? Piccolo, McDoomheart. It was a scumbag move that they released the Piccolo stuff where you banned it. Yeah, of course, yeah. And that Piccolo stuff I did. That is so fucking stupid. They were just talking about it in the Discord. Wrath gets me banned from Twitter for a day. And they start posting all this kind of stuff. Like, oh my God, come on. Give me a fucking break. Anyway. No, they don't care. Didn't you guys see Buttmonger? Did you guys see Buttmonger? Buttmonger has encouraged other people to make up lies about me for money and profit. I've showed it before. What kind of fucking human being goes and encourages other people to make up lies about me for profit? I mean, it's there. You can go see. He has many posts where he's laughing. He's like, Clayton exposing me didn't do anything. And he's laughing about it with these guys. Did you guys not see that? They don't fucking care. They got away with it. And they got more popular because of it. Who is Kai? Yeah, Kai Person. Yeah. What's up, dude? Retro Chic. How have you been? What's up? I wanted to see hit stuff from him. I don't know if I'll do hit stuff. I don't know. Oh, Kai Person. I'm going to have to look at it. Yeah. Have you ever spoken with Go Ichi about the mechanics of Dragon Ball FighterZ? No, I haven't, no. Why don't you make your own community from scratch and prove yourself? What do you mean make my own community from scratch? This is what I've said, dude. Okay, this is why it's so stupid talking about community. Because the fighting game community is fake. Okay? This is what you guys don't get. The fighting game community is not a real community, okay? No real community, if people cared about each other, would do what they did to me as a kid and what they've continued to do for 20 years if they care about you, okay? Do you think guys, and I'll throw them under the bus because I don't give a fuck. You think guys like Sajam, do you think they care about their community? Sajam posting that he cares about victims of the fighting game community, so he's not going to go to EVO this year. Guess what? He wasn't going to EVO anyway, right? You know what I mean? Sajam was going to commentate EVO while taking a poop at his house. He wasn't going to EVO anyway. You don't see Sajam saying, oh, wow, one of the members of the community that was hurt, Clayton. Guess what? He doesn't shout me out. You think he cares? Look at James Chen. You know what? Actually, I told the story, and the craziest thing is I've met James Chen in real life because I knew James Chen as a kid when I was still going to tournaments, right? We've met a few times. The last time I met James Chen is one of the most biggest fucking fake social warriors there is. I know James Chen in real life. We used to know each other, okay? The last time I met James Chen in real life, you know what he said to me in person? And this was the first time I met Ultra David. James Chen came up to me. He's like, oh, dude, hey, this is Ultra David. He's like, hey. And he's like, this is Clayton. This is that guy that's making all those crazy Ryu Akuma and Strider videos for Marvel right now. And he's like, wait a second, you made those Marvel videos? He's like, you made those Marvel videos? I'm like, oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, this is Final Showdown. I used to know him a long time ago. And James was really nice to me. And he's like, yeah, dude, we actually talk about how you're better than Desk now, right? Which, whatever. But you know what I mean? But you see James Chen, who is social justice warrior for everybody. You know, James Chen will social justice warrior for everybody, but you see James Chen, who knows me in real life, will throw me a bone and say that the community made up lies? Of course he doesn't, because these people, they don't care about you guys. That's the secret. They don't care about you guys, okay? That's the secret. They don't fucking care, okay? And let me tell you a secret, too. I'm not acting like you guys are my friends either, okay? But the difference between me and all these other people who talk about their community is I'm not going to lie to you and say that I'm your friend. That's the only fucking difference. All these other guys that talk about how they want the best for the fighting game community, how they're everybody's friends, they're a liar, dude. They don't care. If they cared about you, why don't they fucking help me? Why don't these guys fucking shout me out, dude? All the stuff I've done while people are lying about me while I'm lying in a fucking hospital. Okay? They don't care about you. And then they make content for their channels off of stuff that never existed, right? So the point is, I'm not telling you that you guys are my friends either, right? The only difference is that I would not lie to you to try to make off money. Okay? That's the only difference. I wouldn't lie to you guys to make you guys be my friends. I wouldn't lie to you and abuse you to make money. That's the difference. Okay? That's what people don't get. So any community I have, the only community, if you want to be part of Clayton's community, quotation marks, just say you like video games and you're not a complete fucking degenerate. You know what I mean? Just don't be a dick. Be a morally stand-up person. And I'm sure my haters will hear that and be like, Clayton, you said you don't care if people die. Yeah, I don't care if people die that say that I faked it. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. So again, you can watch whoever you want to watch. Watch Buttmonger. You know what I mean? Watch any of these guys you want to watch. Just don't get it twisted and confused and think that they actually care about you. Because look what these guys will do. You think Wrath McNugget? You think anyone that supports someone saying that I fake dying is a good person? Think about that as a human being. You know what I mean? Come on. Give me a break, dude. These motherfuckers don't care. Like I told you that one story about Maximilian. I couldn't believe that bullshit, dude, right? Max, and I told this story, dude. Max has millions and millions of followers. Max probably makes millions of dollars off of YouTube, right? Max is a millionaire, I'm sure, right? Max was being brought to Bandai Namco for 6 months to play the game while I was telling everybody how it worked. Max sure as fuck never did a double super. Even though, and I could show you guys the text, I'll just have to delete the name. I actually was messaged by people while they were going to Bandai Namco. They messaged me to help me with the game. They told me, well, the last time that we went to Bandai Namco, I don't want to say who it was, but you know, there was 4 people that were being there, right? There was 4 people. There was, I think, Hell Pockets was getting involved, Perfect Legend, Maximilian, and I think there was a Rhyme Style and all these other guys. I'm not going to tell you which of those guys messaged me, but one of those guys messaged me, and they said when they went to Bandai Namco, they already had the game. They gave them the game early. They've already had the game for a month. And they actually messaged me and asked me how to do stuff. Okay? I'm not going to tell you who messaged me because I don't want to, I'm not trying to get anyone, I don't have a problem with the guy per se. But, and that's the craziest thing. So Max had the game for they had the game a month early. They were going for 6 months, and then Bandai Namco gave them a game the month early before it came out, I should say. I'm sorry. Anyway, the point is, they get all these millions and millions of views, and it's like, man, he can't shout me out after he makes this video? He didn't fucking, dude, he wasn't doing anything for 6 months, and he made millions and millions of views off that video. And I'm like, damn, he can't shout me out for that video? I was like, fuck, dude. I'm like, god damn. And I said, there was a chat with him. There was a stream once. I saw one of his streams, and he was talking about some combo. And he's like, oh, how do I do this combo? He's like, who did this combo again? And the chat was like, Clayton did the combo. And he's like, no. Who did the combo? And everyone was like, Clayton did the combo. And he's like, no, I don't think it was Clayton. And people are like, we like Clayton. Don't worry. It was Clayton, right? And he finally was like, okay, it was Clayton. I was like, oh my God, he has millions and millions of followers, but he was so afraid to put me in any positive light. You know what I mean? Until he saw the chat liked me. And then once he saw that it was okay to say that we like Clayton too, then he shouted me out in the chat. And I was like, wow. You make millions of dollars off of fucking video games and you're afraid to say my name? It's like you wouldn't say anything until you saw that the chat liked me too. And you're like, no, it can't be Clayton. No, it's not Clayton. It's like, okay, yeah, it was Clayton. And I was like, holy shit. You make millions of dollars off of video games and you had to, you know what I mean? I was like, wow, dude. Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on, dude, really? That's fucking crazy, dude. I don't know what this no commie comment you're talking about is. What is it? Scarlet Fountain, yo. Ghost of Ghost. Scarlet Fountain, hey. Clayton, what's up? McNugget. Much like Char, who admitted that he was defending his good friend. Yeah, Char, oh my God. Char got so exposed, and then he's like, well, it doesn't matter what's true. He said, it doesn't matter if you have the receipts to show it's true. It's like, it doesn't matter if I have the receipts to show it's true, yet you're saying that I'm lying. He's like, well, maybe it's not about that. What do you mean it's not about that? What are you fucking talking about, right? Damn, someone mentioned your name, Clayton. It was a no commie stream. What are we talking about? Remind that Clayton's competitive history allows him to be more than just a combo guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I was actually winning tournaments. Come on, dude. Like I said, come on, dude. Do you think any of these guys can talk about a game like me? Not only are these guys not able to win tournaments, they're not winning tournaments. They're not good at games. They can't talk about a game. You know what I mean? You just like them as their persona, their fake persona. Yeah, Dynamo, I just control F'd on SRK and it came back, right? You should make another bot monger. Yeah, it's great. Photon. Yeah. Why is Sega Saturn pad opposed to other things? I just like how the Sega Saturn pad feels. Are these controllers even good? If you get a good one, I think they're good, but they're potentially very janky, unfortunately. Little Papa Bart, yo, Clayton, I lost my V card last night. How was it? The first time I had sex, it was terrible. I didn't even bust the first time I had sex. Excuse me. Hey man, love what you do. What do you think about developers nerfing fighting games complexity for the sake of accessibility? Oh, I've already made so many videos on that, dude. I've made so many videos talking about that kind of stuff, right? Kai Kiske, how is Clay going to move on if this crap keeps happening? If you don't miss him with that BS. That's what I'm saying. Come on, this community is doing whatever it can to get people to not watch my videos. I mean, come on. But yeah, for nerfing the accessibility, I have videos about that. Watch that. Scarlet Photon, I appreciate the stuff that you made. Not gonna lie, thanks, dude. You should get them made. Get them made. Your content is a huge credit to the community. Gum grapes, thanks, dude. Shadow Savant, I can't do Clayton combos. Fat Boo has no sauce. Thanks, dude. And Shadow Savant, you could tell that story that you were in. You used to be the moderator of that Dr. Blue guy, right? And then you were telling me some story that once people found out you liked me, then they didn't want you part of the chat anymore, right? So Shadow Savant told me that story too. There's another guy that tries to get people to not watch my videos, right? So William Matthews, what bro? What's good? Left Kamui, what's up, right? Green Pool Ball, I have the timestamp if the no commie reaction to your name being spoken. I think no commie has been told lies about you in typical. Oh, has he? Well, isn't that sad? You know what I mean? So I have no respect for that dude. If that dude's going around promoting lies about me, fuck him. You know what I mean? If he's going around telling lies about me, he's a fucking idiot. If that's true. I don't know how the fuck the community thinks that I'm lying about stuff when I always show proof of it. Yeah, James Chen, I didn't know the N-word was bad. Chen, Lincoln Man. I watched a few no commie vids. Which one does he acknowledge, Clayton? It's a no commie video, go recent tier, the 205. Do I want to watch this video or am I going to be pissed off? James Chen was at Chinatown Fair in New York. There was no way you didn't know the N-bomb was a thing. Yeah, of course, right? We were not friends, but you were Disband's father. What's up? Clayton brings up a lot of great points. It's not just FGC there. A lot of YouTubers I watch talk like their viewers are family members. And you know, the thing is, like I said, I'm not against being friends with people, but I'm not going to fucking suck a dick and I'm not going to pretend we're friends for nothing, right? You know what I mean? So. Oh, where are we? Where are we? Ba. Where are we? Clay, Hazme Unhijo? Hazme Hinjo. Oh, is that Spanish? Dear or something. I only know a little bit of Spanish, if that's Spanish or something. I think in the case of James Chen and Sagem, their jobs are on the line. I've started unsubbing and ignoring a lot of them because of that. Clayton's one of the few people on here who's real with us. Thanks, dude. We can't support people just because they're content creators. I agree with that. Hey, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would like to make a little bit of extra money off YouTube. So that's why I put the links in. Hey, if you want a PayPal, Patreon, it supports the channel. Thank you. But I don't want to suck a dick and be fake for it either, you know? Yes, this is live. I think that they both want to make their jobs right, but it could potentially cost their jobs. At the end of the day, in my opinion, you shouldn't let it get to your head and move on with life. This is live. Maximum. I just saw that clip. Why did No Kami act like that? So he's acting like I'm a bad person? That's true. Oh, damn, Joseph. It almost makes me want to play Fat Boo. Hey, Clayton, why don't you team up with Anime Illuminati? Like I said, I thought me and Majin Obama were friends, and then Majin Obama threw me under the bus. I told that story. I went to Japan. If you guys saw the Fighting Tuesday interview I purposely tried to make the Fighting Tuesday interview funny. I thought everyone liked it. People were joking. It was a good vibe. You know what I mean? I thought people liked the interview, could watch it. And then when I got home, Obama was mad at me, I guess. You know, I told him I was going back to Japan. I told him if you guys ever do an interview again, I would do another one. I even told him, hey, if you guys just want to go get something to eat, let's go get something to eat just to talk about the new Guilty Gear coming out. And he was like, if you agree to play, you can come. And I was like, what do you mean if I agree to play to come? He's like, play and then you can come. And I'm like, well, no, I told you I'm not coming to Japan to play video games. And he's like, if you agree to play, you can come. And I'm like, what's your problem, dude? I'm like, I just asked if you guys want to go get something to eat. And he's like, if you agree to play, then you're allowed to come. And I'm like, what the fuck is this motherfucker talking about, dude? And then he posted in his chat, and he's like, yeah, Clayton can come to Fighting Tuesday again if he agrees to not use it as promotion. And I'm like, what? And I was like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, I purposely made the interview funny for everybody. I thought everyone liked the interview. And now you're giving me some rule that we can only talk if I agree to play. Like, I told you I'm not coming to Japan to play in a tournament, dude. Very fucking weird. So I appreciate him for shouting me out before. I told him multiple times, thank you for shouting me out. That's cool. And then he threw me under the bus. I don't know why the fuck he did that. Very fucking strange, but he did it, so whatever. Oh, why? Charman? Okay, what is this video? If I click this video, No Kami, his name is? No Kami Go Tier List thing? What is this? Do I want to watch this? Go 1 tier list, you say? Is this what this is? Wait a second, what is this? I see a No Kami tier list. This is only an hour long, though. So what is this? This must be something different. Is this something different? Two hours and... Oh, it's at his Twitch? I barely ever look at Twitch. Time out. Twitch. Okay, wait a second. Oh boy, am I going to be disappointed with this motherfucker? Is this motherfucker making up lies about me or something? Twitch No Kami? 2 hours, 5 seconds, you guys said, right? Oh God, what is this? Time out, there's an ad. Let me read some of this. Although, nah, Blue is American, yeah. What are your thoughts on Jim F. Crofts? I don't know him. Wow, really? I usually never get my accents wrong. Thighs or big lips? Big lips. Yeah, I used to mod Blue Discord and we used to talk a bit. Bro, I was wondering why you didn't have a lot of viewers since season 1. You had Frieza disc combos, you have a lot of tech, bro. Honestly, I keep you a secret. Your tech is too good. I thought it was a good interview. Yeah, the interview was... Yeah, I thought the interview was supposed to be good. I purposely made it funny for people. 205. Oh, God, what is this? Okay.
You guys are enjoying this. I hope I'm not being boring. I hope I'm not doing a bunch of dribbling and then missing like Paul George. You lost me money, Paul George. Paul George lost me $15. Y'all know how many Happy Meals that is? It's 3. I could have ate for 3 days. You ruined 3 days of eating. Yo, Syllable, thank you so much, man. No, it's not ordered. He said the top 5 is ordered, though. Thank you so much, man. You and Clayton Chapman explain shit the best. he said some crazy shit. I know. I mean, I don't know. Wow. Take out that life insurance policy on me. Go ahead. Take it out. Yeah, do that. I've been cursed. I don't know.
So what the fuck is this dude's problem? Is he trying to act like, dude, what? This guy explains things better than me? I'm like, what? What is this bullshit?
Yeah, somebody cursed me. Something's going to happen to me. I am, oof. Wow. Oh no. Yeah, just get back to me tomorrow. Take it out on me, though. Take it out. Yeah. I love you too, Mom. I love you, yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't take the trash out. No. Alright. Yeah. I'm being compared to some wily people. I love you. Yeah. Why are you even up? Yeah. Yo, Project Bash, thank you so much, man.
So basically, what you're telling me is this guy, okay, does this guy win a bunch of Dragon Ball FighterZ tournaments? Let's just be honest here. Is he winning all the tournaments he goes to? Has he won tournaments while he was wondering how long he was going to be alive? Does this dude talk more intelligently about a game than I do? Has this guy been able 20 years without ever playing a game to be able to describe how they're going to work? So I don't know why this fucking dude obviously is a fucking idiot then for even trying to act like really, dude? What has this guy done? I'm just being honest. Does this guy win all these tournaments? Has he been able to accurately describe how games are going to work without ever playing them? What a fucking idiot. Clayton, have you ever played Power Ranger Battle for the Grid? You would like the combo system, though. Did I play casual with the Japanese for Dragon Ball FighterZ? No, I played Dragon Ball Z people in other games, though. Do you have a Boo Guide? He posted on YouTube. Actually, I have a lot of Boo Bog. I'm just going to try and get at the game. Clayton, what are you watching? I clipped the scenes of No Kami, Clayton. The clip was kind of weird. I don't respect anybody from that shit if he came after Street Fighter 4. I think he's mocking the Discord festival. I don't know. He just said, I thought maybe he was doing that, but then he called his mom and he said that I'm wild or some bullshit. So I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know. I think he's saying some people coming at you that you were mentioned with him who's getting attacked or something. I don't know. I don't know. If he's throwing shade on me, fuck him. I don't know. I don't know what that is about, though. Like I said. I don't know what that's about. At first, I thought he was doing the Charmander heart attack thing, but then I don't know why he's talking to his mom or some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck that's about, so. Can you upload some of your masters from Street Fighter Alpha 3 back in the day? I didn't like Street Fighter Alpha 3. I don't like Street Fighter Alpha 3, actually. Hooking God, Illuminated, No Comment. Did I hear right? I'm being compared to some wily people like... I don't know that. What was that? You're way behind chat. Not surprised. Don't want to talk smack, but No Comment never came off as a pro player to me. Yeah, he is. Well, there's a difference between very good and winning tournaments and also knowing what the fuck you're talking about. Like I said, here's my thing. If you're going to compare yourself to me, one, how many tournaments did I win? I actually fucking don't even know how many fucking tournaments I won. A fucking lot. The last tournament I went to, I won. I quit tournaments while I was not just doing good in tournaments, while I was still winning tournaments, while barely able to use my hands. I got second at a world tournament while barely able to use my hands. Okay? And since then, who has ever put out more tech than I have in video games? Who has been able to accurately describe video games without ever playing them? Okay? So I don't know why anyone thinks that they have anything on me. I mean, show me. That's why I say, come at me with a precedent for your shade, I guess. You know what I mean? Didn't look like that. It looked like he just stood there at the chat and people were shaking their head that why would you compare someone to Clayton? You know, and then he called his mom. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Anyway, if he's throwing shade on me, fuck him. I don't know what his deal is, but whatever, I guess, right? I think it's sad, dude. And you know, these guys, here's the thing, too. You got to remember this. You know what the funniest thing is, dude? Let's remember this, dude. Wasn't Nakiel considered a tech guy? Isn't Nakiel kind of considered a tech guy? Guess what these other tech guys do? Nakiel for 6 months just did ABC special in this game, right? Come on. Okay? I don't know what the fuck these dudes' problem is, dude, right? I don't know. That's probably just me feeling myself out. He doesn't really play the game in a way that seems different when I see online. Dude, get over this. I actually didn't even know that. What do you mean get over it? I didn't know he was throwing shade on me in the first place. I didn't know that. That's why it's not like people say get over it. I just heard about it. You guys just told me in the chat. I'd never seen the clip. I didn't know. I didn't know he throws shade on me. I didn't know that. Fuck me, dude. You know what I mean? I didn't know that. I didn't know people. I didn't know he was talking shit about me, dude, right? I didn't fucking know. Get over it. You just told me. You just told me. I didn't fucking know it happened. What do you mean get over it? I wake up every day. I hear some new lie about me. I hear someone fucking hates me. I didn't even know fuck I did. It's like, I didn't know I did that. What did I do today? Who else hates me, dude? I don't even know. It's like, damn, someone else hates me? I didn't fucking know. I didn't know he hates me. I mean, if he hates me, he hates me. I didn't fucking know. I didn't know about that one. I guess he hates me. Okay. Whatever, dude. Nakiel got canceled because he got exposed for like trying to rape multiple girlfriends, apparently. Like I said, I already said Nakiel was shaded at the very beginning. You know what the funny thing is too? And you can go look it up too. I would assume it's still down. There's an entire month of that House of Chaos streams that all those tournaments are gone. And do you want to know why that is? You know what I mean? Because for a time, Nakiel and Buttmonger were going into those House of Chaos streams and they were encouraging people to make up lies about me. Buttmonger was trying to tell people that I was making fake accounts to harass him and all this kind of stuff. And then I told you it got so bad that I eventually got an email from Twitch that they were investigating him. Okay? I actually got an email from Twitch saying that they were investigating Buttmonger because he was going into other people's streams and trying to get them to not watch my videos. And then what do you know? Him and Nakiel were both doing it. And what do you know? Some of those House of Chaos tournaments, those streams are no longer up. Just a coincidence? Is that just a coincidence? I mean, I'm just asked, do you think that's a coincidence? What do you guys think? So yeah, I talked about Nakiel being shady before, and apparently, I mean, I don't know the exact story, right? Like, I will give him the benefit of a doubt that I think anything boy-girl wise is very iffy. Anything boy-girl wise is very iffy, so I will give him the benefit of a doubt, but apparently he was finally canceled because multiple girlfriends basically came out and said that he raped them. So I guess there's something like that, right? Yell into physical abuse. Yeah, I see that. Okay, guys, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to bust out of here. So put in some more questions. If anyone else wants to donate to the super chat, it does help the channel, blah, 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 blah. I'll be back in a minute or so. Put in your final questions and then I'm going to get bust out of here. Oh boy. Anyway, that's very disappointing to see that. Very disappointed to see that guy did that, but I think that just shows you how the fighting game community is. Anyone that has to make up lies about people that they don't know is an insecure person. That's why I always said, people try to say I'm insecure. You know what would want to be insecure of me? Me being insecure would be me saying that I know that I'm good at Dragon Ball FighterZ. But that's why I always say I have no competitive ego in the game, because I'm not going to say something. Why would I don't play the game competitively. So, I'm not so insecure to act like I would beat these guys. You know what I mean? Because I don't play. Now, if I practice, who knows? I know I told the story. One of the best things I was able to do is after I quit tournaments and I became just a tech guy, and then I was dying in the hospital, because I was dying in the hospital in 2008. And then sometime after that, GGPO and Fightcade and all, Supercade, where the fuck it came out. And people were like, oh, Clayton couldn't win anymore. Clayton couldn't win anymore. And you know what I used to do? I told the story. I used to make fake names, and I used to go and I used to beat all these guys online. All these dudes, and sometimes I would see people that I remember used to talk shit about me online. Clayton can't win anymore. Clayton got lucky. And I would see these names, and I would get a little bit nervous. Like, like my heart would start beating fast, right? And I'd be like, oh man, fuck, do I challenge this guy? You know what I mean? It's like, oh fuck, I don't want to accidentally lose to this guy, but I kind of want to beat him. And you know what? I would. And you know what I mean? I wish I could say that I could do that in Dragon Ball FighterZ, but I really don't play. I just don't like Dragon Ball FighterZ. If you could fix some of the fundamental changes of Dragon Ball FighterZ, of course I can guarantee you, I most definitely would try to make fake names, and I most definitely would go online to troll these guys. I most definitely would do the same thing that I did in Street Fighter, Karnov's, all these other guys. Of course. Now, of course, is the game ever going to be better? Who knows? And God, by that time, it's only getting harder and harder to use my hands. But assuming that prospect ever happens, of course, if I ever like Dragon Ball FighterZ, you could be sure, just like I have these other games, and I've showed me beating people before, I would definitely make fake names, and I would definitely troll these motherfuckers. But unfortunately, I'm just not good at the game, so it's not possible. I don't like it, but let me finish these questions. Where are we? It's confusing, blah, blah, blah. Then I take physical abuse. Excuse me, Daniel gets cancer. I think he's throwing shade and the supposed stigma around you. I don't think he was coming for you. Haven't seen him stream since he got dropped by the sponsors. Excuse me, those prizes are prison for you or something, blah, blah, blah. How do you make character guides? Hey, do you make character guides? Only in-depth guides I've made are... I've made in-depth combo guides, I guess. But character guides, the only in-depth, real, very... And it's very fucking advanced. It's very fucking advanced that I'm the only person in the world that's proved they can do it in real matches. I do have a Kai video for some Guilty Gear stuff, but it's extremely advanced. And like I said, I'm the only person in the world that's ever shown that it's possible in real matches. But I actually have a very, very technical Kai guide that shows what's actually really possible with him, right? So, but generally speaking, I only have like some combo guides, but... Where are we? Called his mom, buttmonger. Yeah, I don't think no comment with shit. What tier would you put Google Black? Same but of Zod. When I enter out, do you mind if I give you a shout out? I mean, yeah, if you want. I want to know. I want to know. Kami just didn't recognize Clayton, and just made the assumption. I don't know. Yeah. I like House of Chaos. I listen to Nokami speaks well about the game, and so does Clayton in Journal. Someone in the chat like don't think Nokami hates you. Twitch was on buttmonger. It doesn't seem like they're showing it. I don't know. It seemed pretty shady to me. At first, it didn't seem like shade. You know what I mean? It didn't seem like shade at first, but then he was saying, then the chat was actually chiming in that like I'm not good or something. So I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. Seems like the House of Chaos like you, Clayton. Do they? I don't know. Hey, Vic Mignogna last year lost his career due to alleged cases. Well, in eating jelly beans. Eating jelly beans? What do you mean eating? I told this story before though. I actually have friends in the anime community, so I know people who know Vic Mignogna in real life. And I know other people that are working on anime voice actors and voice actresses. So I actually know stories about that. And I've said this before, dude. I know people that know him in real life. And I've heard a lot of bad stories about him. But none of these people ever said he's a rapist. And not only that, other voice actors have been caught fucking people at cons, underage people, apparently. So take that as you will. Which game system has your best combo system? I'm not sure. That's a very hard because games are so different altogether. Games are very, the certain games are just totally different. That's why there's no perfect game. Dragon Ball Z is its own beast. Guilty Gear is its own beast. Guilty Gear needs its own combo system. Street Fighter needs its own combo system. But every game needs to have its own niche, right? So I don't think there's one perfect combo system. Clayton doesn't play Dragon Ball. Come to think of it, Clayton kind of is like the Vin Mignon there. They always slander this man to do it. Well, don't get me wrong. I know people that know Vic Mignon in real life, and I've never heard a good story about Vic Mignon. But the difference is, there's a difference between being an asshole and being a rapist, okay? Again, I know people that work on animes. I know voice actors for very popular animes right now. I have someone that runs cons. I've heard a lot of bad stories about Vic Mignogna, but when we've talked about this in person, everyone has told me there's, and I agree, there's a difference between we've been saying he's a bad guy for a while and saying he's a rapist, right? There's a big fucking difference. Okay, last questions, and I really got to go, guys. Besides of what Funimation did to Vic, our viewers watching, any from them, I would burn their studio down if I could. Exactly. Clayton has done a video about Vic, yeah. Funimation has dumpster fire to begin with. Even if no Kami does like Clayton, I think he's scared for his content. It's sad because the Funimation videos are one of my positions channel. Clayton would be a god if he actually plays. They didn't normalize some people scared. Character reaction moves. The voice for Bulma is particularly two-faced towards Vic. Well, seemingly, but in my opinion, I can't see him liking him without escaping. Blah, blah, blah. Some of the characters on Fires have busted EX damage. Do they? Fundamentals. What kind of fundamentals are we talking about? Clayton, have you tried Genshin Impact? I'm not sure what that is. What happened to Clayton's hands? I've had surgery on my hands. What if you make a fake name and a new channel? Yeah. No, looking at that clip again, it's because he said Clayton's name again. It's a meme. Yeah, like, of course. So when we have the chat and himself are two different entities. Yeah, exactly. But I don't think that he knows Clayton. Let's get into them from the chat. Peace out, Clay. Always good hearing your perspective. Thanks for... Did you donate today? I think you donated today. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. That's probably what it is. Joe Clayton, what do you think about Zamasu? Not my kind of character, but he's all right. Damn, I seem like a show right now. Blah, 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 blah. Yo, laughing out. So you're saying Vic is like a Homelander from The Boys. I mean, they look like Homelander from The Boys. I don't know what that means. So the rape thing came because Vic was a bad guy and people wanted revenge or something. I don't know exactly why they said it, but I've said... I know people in anime. I don't know a lot of people, but I know how many okay, I know one voice actress in personal real life. We hang out in real life. We have before. We've gone to see movies. I know two other voice actresses very casually. I know another voice actor guy very casually. not like a hangout friend. And then I know a friend that is a person that runs cons and has to take care of Vic at cons. So I know some people, right? So peace out, Clayton. With cancel stuff, most times the guys do stuck. This was a nice stream and probably did it. I went down the rabbit hole pretty deep. Gonna go watch Hearts of Chaos. What game do you think is similar to Dragon Ball FighterZ? I think Dragon Ball FighterZ is its own beast. Why did you need surgery? Dude, I've been in and out of the hospital since I've been a kid. My body's killing itself. My body is literally killing itself. Genshin Impact is free to play. CRPG. Blah, 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 blah. You might have answered this, but is Blue Vegeta Original Brawler a good zoning team? I don't play the game competitively, so I don't have a big opinion on that as it is. Nice talking to the bro. Later, dude. Hi, Clayton. How are you doing? I'm just busting out of here right now. Sorry, dude. Thinking about like this changing system mechanics. I went and tested chip damage, and with the moves with the most strength, do half for 1/3. Wait. Oh yeah, I mean you could triple the chip damage, and I mean some moves you could triple the chip damage. Some moves you could probably quadruple, quintuple the chip damage. Honestly, right? Thanks. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for the people that donated. Blah 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 blah. If you want to support the channel, like, sub, silly comment, it helps. Blah 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 blah. Watch the YouTube tech videos. You know what I mean? It helps, and it's more cohesive than what this is right now. And, you know, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thanks for tuning into the stream today, guys. Thanks for the donations. I do appreciate it. Later.